Hello World, our group were assigned to explain date and time functions. We have several basic examples on how to create and use date and time functions in Microsoft Excel. One of our basic examples in date functions is the today functions. You can enter a formula with a function directly in an active cell by typing an equal sign, the function name, and the argument. As you begin to type the formula equal sign, a list of function names appears below the active cell. You can double click it. Autofill complete and helps you to enter a function name and arguments. Today functions, which gives you today's date on the computer's date setting. This is live and volatile function, so when you open your workbook tomorrow, it will have tomorrow's date. Date functions also can tell you how many days are left by using subtraction of dates. For an example, Christmas Day, December 25, 2025. You need to subtract Christmas Day minus today's date, then enter. You will get 41 days until Christmas Day. It is also the same in getting the days until New Year's Day. Just subtract New Year's Day to today's date. You will get 48 days until New Year's Day. Another example of date functions on how to get your age by using today function. You can enter or type your birthday. For an example, my birthday is July 30, 1989. To compute my age, I need to enter year function as my formula together with today as an argument. Then subtract 1989 as my year where I was born. I got 36 years old as my current age. Year function use today function as an argument to obtain the current year and then subtract 1989, returning the person's age. You can also get the days until your birthday by subtracting the date of your birthday with the year of 2026 and today's date minus today's date. So I have 258 days before my birthday until next year. If you need to change the format of your date, you can use shortcut keys, Control 1, format cells, number, and you can choose your categories and then select the format you want. Date value functions converts a text string showing a date to an integer that represents the date in Excel's date time code. It converts a date stored as text into a serial number that Excel recognizes as a date. For an example of date value, enter the formula equal sign date value and the date text. So for an example, the date today is November 15. And then enter. In time value functions converts a text string showing a time to a decimal that represents the time in Excel. For an example of time value, enter equal sign time value and the argument time and text. For an example, 11 o'clock. Then enter. In time functions returns a date from a user supplied hour, minute, and second. This function creates a time value from given hour, minute, and second values. For example, we type the formula equal sign time hour 5:30 and then enter. So in here, if you want to extract the hour in your given time values, just type equal sign hour and then the serial number or the argument, then enter. Same with minutes. To get them extract minutes, just type equal sign minute and then the time, then enter. And for second, type second and then enter your time value, then enter. In date functions returns a date from a user supplied year, month, and day. It required an integer representing the year, month, and the day of the month. It is recommended to use 4 digits instead 2 digits to prevent confusion. So for an example, in date functions, enter equal sign date and the year. For an example, year 2025 and month, so you only use digits in here and the day and then enter. So in date functions, if you want to extract the year of your given time, your given date functions, you just have to type equal sign year and then click the given date functions, you will get 2025. Same with the month, and enter. And for the day, so you extract the exact year, month, and day. Another example in extracting your given dates, you just need to use the date and time functions. For example, in here, I want to get the extract date or the extract year of these following dates. So in here, I'm going to use year and then the given date, then enter. So it automatically complete the formula. In here, I want to extract the given month, so type equal sign month and then the date and then enter. So in days, I have to use day and the argument date, then enter. In month name, you have to use the text function to get the specific name of the month. So in here, I'm going to type the text function. So click the date and then I'm going to use the format text. So in here, I'm going to use 3 letters of M, and then enter. So as you see, I just have 3 letters of the month name. So if I want to change this format, just go back to the formula, and then I want to use the, as you could see the code here, I want to use 4M. So I will get the full name of the month. So enter. So as you see, it changed the format of the month name. Same with the day name. If you want to get the day name, you need to use text and then get the date and then the format text. For example, I want to use D, 3D, then enter. So as you could see, I have only 3 letters because I use the code 3 letter D. So if I want to change the format of this day name, I have to change the format text in here. So I will add letter D. So I could get the whole name of a name day. Then enter. So it will change the format. So that's all. In Microsoft Excel, can also give you the current time based on your computer's regional settings by using time functions. Now, functions returns the current date and time based on your computer settings. It has no arguments. We can use time functions together with the use of basic mathematical operations. For instance, you might need to keep track of how many hours of an employee work in each week and calculate their payroll and overtime. For you to compute the hours work of an employee, enter the formula. Equal sign, open parentheses, then click timeout minus time in, then close parentheses. As you see, the inner parentheses make sure Excel calculates those parts of the formula by themselves. Then subtract inner parentheses and the lunch in minus the lunch out and close parentheses. The outer parentheses make sure Excel multiplies the final inner result by 24. So in here, 24 represents the total hours in a day. After you enter, you will get the total of hours work in each day. Use autofill to automatically help you to complete the formula in each cell. And then use sum functions to get the total of hours work in a week. There is 48.12 total hours in a week. To compute the gross pay, just multiply the hours work with wage per hour and then enter. Again, use the autofill to complete the formula in each cell, and then use sum function to get the total net gross pay in a week. Then enter. And then here you go. You have now a basic computation of payroll using Microsoft Excel's basic functions. That's all. Happy learning, everyone.